guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with another Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon theme team. So this one I actually had planned from ages ago. If you guys are watching and remember, I did see a shiny Spinda from someone a while ago and I said it gave me an idea for a theme team. This was it. Now before I jump into it, I want to say massive thanks to Shiny. I will link it is linked below, his DeviantArt, but he drew the thumbnail for this and it is awesome. I love it. And if anyone ever wants to draw a thumbnail or something weird for let me know. You don't have to, there's no requirements, but I asked him and he said yes, so a massive thank you for him. So anyway, this one's against Flag. Flag does do a bit of my breeding, but he did nothing. All these were SOS hunted bar one, which was actually found through a horde back in Alpha Sapphire. So that's pretty average. Anyway, so first off, I'm leaning with my Splotch. So Splotch is pretty cool. I'm a Hypnosis, Swagger, Psych Up, and a Flail set. So it's pretty cool. I didn't actually get it to work in terms of getting the Psych Up off because a lot of butt heads kept swapping Pokemon. Yeah. Also, I should say, if you haven't noticed yet, Flag only had 5 Pokemon, so I was already battling with a handicap on my side, but that doesn't mean anything. This is a very hard theme team to get working, and it's, the more people I build up who are happy to have a battle and know how to have fun against teams that are literally like this, they are not competitive. Like, you can use a Spinda and spin him in a competitive way, but when you're using 6 Spindas in different ways, it can be generally hard. Anyway, so I'm still going for the Swagger. I'm expecting him to keep swapping. Then I thought maybe this time he'll stay in. I went for the Psych Up and he didn't. So that was a bit of a shame. So I was, thinking about it. And this turn I thought, you know what? I'm not going to go for these games anymore. I'm just going straight for the Flail now. And yeah, so, sorry, no I didn't. I apologise, I was wrong. I went for another Swagger, and now, because I was only on 1 HP, I decided I'm going to go for the Flail. There's no use me trying to bounce around anymore with Psych Ups and that, because I'm going to go down, most probably. And he actually withdrew, afraid of hitting himself in confusion, and brings in his Volbeat. And I'm like, silly move, I was not going for the Psych Up, man. And I went for the Flail, and I obliterate that Volbeat. So I was like, yes. Not a bad start. Doesn't mean anything, but not a bad start. So it brings back in I'm a Star, and I'm like, okay, well, unfortunately Spinda doesn't have really any high base stats. They're all base 60, I think, right across the board, which is a shame. But that's because he's a 360 base spinning circle, degrees. Anyway, so now I'm going to bring in Almost Eyes. So Almost Eyes is my max defense, max HP Spinda. Now, obviously, he's a special attacker, which I already knew, and I wasn't in here for any other reason, but I was going for Trick. I wanted to give this thing a Flame Orb and get rid of its specs, or at least I assumed it was a specs, and I was correct. Now, I don't have any, I do actually have a special attacking move, but it's Snore, so I'm Trick, Toxic, Rest, and Snore. So it's really hard for that set to get working with a Specs. I have to go to sleep then swap. But I knew I was going down if I stayed in, so I swapped out to Squiggles. Now, obviously it was supposed to have an I in his name. I only realised it once I started training him. So this is my Assault Vest of max HP, max special defense. I probably should have put a bit of attack EVs in him. He's got Drain Punch, Focus Punch, Dizzy Punch, and Stomping Tantrum. Now, Stomping Tantrum is cool to mix with the Focus Punch, because if I'm versing a special attacker, I can go for the Focus Punch. I could possibly get hit and it doesn't work out, and then I can go for the Stomping Tantrum at twice the power. Although, with a low base attack stat, these moves do minimal already. So I'm like, great. And then this thing's going for a Cotton Guard. And I'm like, oh. And I'm paralyzed, so, yay for that. So I'm like, okay, I have to deal with this thing. I'm like, I don't know if Stomping Tantrum powers up with my brain will catch up, with a Paralysis, but I didn't try it there. I probably should have, but I wanted to go for Focus Punch and gauge how much damage that's doing. And guys, it's doing a lot. So I'm like, there is no point me staying in here, and after that I'm expecting him, to go for what, an attacking move, electric attacking move. So here I thought, oh, you know what, I'll just go for it, and I should have earlier left him in possibly and been able to swap specs onto him, so he would have attacked better, but he couldn't have done the defensive work. So anyway, I'm down. I swapped in and got rid of all those guys. Had to sack off someone. So this time I thought, who should I bring in? So Tipsy, I thought, okay, let's bring him in now. He's a scarfed one with Thrash, Sucker Punch, Ice Punch, and Trick. So I thought, let's trick this off. So I tricked a Choice Scarf. Unfortunately, he's going to swap because that would have been perfect to get a Choice Scarf on that thing. Now, I may have been able to speed it up. So I thought, oh, well, at least Corsola's locked into a single attack. He can't, make a decision on rehealing or, doing whatever other moves he has. He's probably going to have to just go for attacks. But I'm assuming he is more of an offensive Pokemon, especially leading with Corsola. And I doubt, I thought he'd be a hustle set. And I was correct. So he goes for Liquidation. I do live because, I'm full HP and, excuse me. Yeah, so I am outspeeding anyway because I'm max speed, so I'm going to go for the Thrash. It's not doing quite enough, so unfortunately I will go down to Liquidation. I was hoping he'd miss here, but he didn't, and I'm down. So I'm like, oh, damn. So I got 3 left, he's got 4 left. So I brought in Squiggles again. And I thought, okay, well, at least with my Assault Vest's not going to do much, but I am Assault Vest, but I am max HP, so I should be able to live a hit from this thing. Especially, if it's Choice Scarf. So I went for the Drain Punch again. I thought it's super effective. I probably would have been better off going for the Stomping Tantrum because it's super effective against most of his team that's left. But I wasn't, too fussed on what I went for. So anyway, he's going to go for a Thunderbolt. He's, not going to do much damage to me because I am a Assault Vested, but I'm not doing much damage because, this thing's making sure of it. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm struggling against 5 Pokemon. This is fun. But, things happen. So I'm going for Stomping Tantrum again. I'm working him down. That's the main point. And he's going to go for a Thunderbolt. I'm like, okay, well, if he's a boosting defense Pokemon, I guarantee this thing has a recovery one way or another. And I really wish I could have tricked off his item because I'm going to guess that it's more or less going to be Rest and a Berry. So anyway, this time I thought I'll go for the Focus Punch again and hopefully survive that. And then, but then he'd take me out next turn. So it didn't matter, I'm down. So now I'm down to 2. And I thought, okay, time to bring in Mrs. Cheeky. Now I really loved Mrs. Cheeky's set. I'm probably going to actually use her a bit more out of this theme team too. I'll probably try and use these guys spread across because the Flail is fun on Splotch as well. So anyway, I am a Calm Mind, Rest, Sleep Talk, Hyper Voice set. So as long as I'm not versing a Ghost Pokemon, it can work out. So I sped this part up a lot because I started and he's like, Flag goes, okay, we're playing this game. I'm like, God damn, we're playing this game. So now it's just pretty much we're both trying to see who can get a bit stronger. Now, my only positive here was I'm building up my special defense. Now, he's going to heal up, unfortunately. I'm healing my raising my special defense, but I'm also raising my special attack. Now, luckily, this thing wasn't a physical attacker, but I do, I'm max HP, max SPDF here because I thought, oh, well, I could put boosts into special attack, but with me boosting it, I should be able to do all right. The only problem is yeah. But also, if you didn't notice, I had a Staff Berry, and here it worked out. It gave me a boost in my special defense. It gives you a boost in one stat, like double boost. So I was like, okay. Now it works out really well if it actually goes into defense, because then that way it gives me my a defense boost, double defense boost, while I've already got my special defense. So it makes me a little more bulky. And I think if I got that, I could have finished this team with Mrs. Cheeky. But I'm going, working him down with Hyper Voice, and I'm like, okay, at this stage I just want to get rid of it. I could heal off, but if I heal off, he's probably going to heal off, and that's where the bad thing comes in. So I'm going for a Hyper Voice again. I'm like, good, please. He didn't heal last time. I went first. I took him out, and I'm like, good. I won that matchup. Thank you. I needed to get rid of that. So now he brings in Corsola, and I was like, oh, I got this. It's fine. And then he outspeeds me. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. I literally gave him this item. I gave him the Choice Scarf earlier. That literally gave it to him there. I was like, God damn it. I could have taken that out. Maybe not one hit. I'm not sure. But I could have easily taken him down. I was like, oh, that's a problem. So last I'm going to bring in Earwax. Now, Earwax is the one without any top stats, and I am max speed, max special attack with specs. So it does alright damage, and I luckily avoid that attack. So thanks to me having max speed, I'm able to still outspeed this thing while it's scarfed, and I can take out the core solar there. Now, I have 2 left to deal with now, and I have 1 Pokemon left. And as I said, I have no max stats on this thing. He's from Alpha Sapphire and was found in a horde, so unfortunately, yeah. And then Flag's like, hey, you wanna see my Z move? And I was like, no, I don't, at all. But he's gonna show it to me. And I was like, great. So now he's gonna pull out the Continental Crush, which is actually pretty cool, to be honest. You expect seeing something like Charmeleon, you're like, oh, it's Eviolite. You know, there's the odd middle evolution that is used without an Eviolite because it's got decent stats or has a better ability or something, but generally you'd think Charmeleon, yeah. Anyway, I live it, and I just missed the kill. I was like, damn it, that would have been cool if I could have taken him out. Then he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp because he's like, I just want to make sure I hit and I can take you out with that. And so I'm going, obviously we're playing for fun, guys. It's not life or death. And so, you can't play life or death with 6 figures. And so I take him out and I live, and I'm like, yes, okay, down to the last one, which is going to outspeed me and kill me. So in comes the last one to outspeed me and kill me. So I'm like, odd chance he goes for something else that could miss, but he doesn't. He goes for Grass Knot, which is going to hit me. Now, if I had a bit more HP, possibly I don't know how much it would have done because I am not a heavy Pokemon. But unfortunately, I'm going to lose that one there. 1-0, technically, but also he did not have 6 Pokemon. So I'll get to the next Pokemon, battle. This is against Caleb. So Caleb was also off Discord, which mine is linked below if you want to battle. It was good because finding Caleb for a battle, he knew how to have fun again. I said to him, this is literally a fun team and it has weaknesses. So first he brings in this thing. I'm like, okay, well I have to deal with this thing some way. Maybe taking it out. But I let off with Earwax, so I thought, okay, and he goes for Protect, and I was like, damn it, why would you go for Protect I'm guessing he's just scouting me. He probably could have hit me, but that's unfortunate. So he's going to ring in, I stayed in to attack again, and he's going for Rule 34, so I went for Psychic again. I thought nothing actually walls Psychic in this team, so that took off more damage than I would have expected thinking about it now, because a lot of Braxians are very specially defensive based. So I'm thinking maybe this one's more of an offensive-based Braxion. I'm not sure. And it still could be more, other way around. So anyway, I brought in Almost Eyes. And I have the Flame Orb, but I think I got burnt by the Fire Blast there. So I'm going to get outsped, and I am going down. So I'm like, okay, well, I've lost one already. Let's go from here. So I thought, Squiggles, your time. So you're Assault Vested. We should be able to do something with this. So I was like, okay, what move should I go for? So he's going for the Overheat. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going to not confirm, but this should put him into believing he should swap after this, losing the special attack. And, excuse me, I'm just going to go for the Stomping Tantrum, see how much it does. Does not do as much as I would have liked. So I was like, great. But it is in a range I possibly could take him out with another hit. So now he's going to bring in One Punch, which is just wonderful. Now, a heads up, he did say he did have superpower on this thing, but he decided he wouldn't go for it because just mucking around, he thought it might just overdo it this game. So anyway, I thought I'll go for the Dizzy Punch, hope to get the confusion. I get the confusion off, and I'm like, yes, that doesn't happen. And then I was like, and he hit himself in confusion. Hello, what is going on? So I thought, I'm going to save Squiggles because I can possibly handle a special attacker again. And I thought I'll bring in Splotch here. So this time he snaps out of confusion, so that makes sense now that he's going to snap out straight away. And he goes for Leaf Blade, as I said, instead of Superpower. Now, if he went for Superpower, it probably would have changed the next thing, but I have Flail, so I thought awesome chance to go for that, and I'm able to take him out. Now, he did have HP investment, he was telling me, so possibly, or more probably, he would have been able to leave that Flail if he did survive, did hit me with a superpower instead of a Leaf Blade. So anyway, he brings this thing back in and he's going to go for a Copycat. I'm guessing he thought I'd outspeed him, but it didn't matter. So he could have hit harder and then possibly gone for it the next turn if he outsped as well. But it didn't matter anyway, I'm on 1 HP, so I'm going down. So I thought, Tipsy, you're in. So this is my choice Scarfed Mon. So I thought, he's probably going to go for Protect, but I'm just going to go for Thrash here. My plan is just to really lash out. Now, I am own tempo, so I'm not going to get confused from this anyway. So I thought, okay, let's go. Let's see how much it does. I hit hard, and I'm able to take it out. I mean, it's not like it's a wally Pokemon or anything, but I'm able to get that one down. So I'm like, awesome. So now he brings in his shiny Helioptile. And I was like, cool. Okay, so I outspeed this as well because I'm Scarfed, and I'm able to take that out. So I was like, this isn't bad. Like, yeah. Like, this, you know, definitely with some work down, this thing could be a slight late game sweeper too. Not a viable one at all, but it could be fun. So anyway, now he brings in Rule 34. I do outspeed again, and I'm able to handle that thing with the Choice Scarf Thrash. So I'm like, awesome. And then he brings in this thing. I'm like, okay, he had a Hitmonchan sitting in the back, so I say he could have taken everything out now, but still. I thought, okay, and then he goes for a Sludge Wave. I'm like, okay, let's see what this does. And it obliterates me. And I'm like, oh, here we go, good game. I didn't get a chance. I was hoping possibly I could, if I lived that alright, I could have possibly bought in Mrs. Cheeky and got a Calm Mind or 2 up. But the hard thing is this also outspeeds me. So if I was able to get Mrs. Cheeky in just before this, possibly Rule 34, taking out me and getting Mrs. Cheeky and starting to get the boost off, I could have handled this thing. So I do live. I went for the lucky, you know, risky confusion option, and I didn't get it. This is my Assault Vest again. That's how I lived. And I'm going to go down there. He's going to get another Beast Boost, and now he's just snowballing through my team. So I'm like, oh, damn it. See, I could have, as I said, bought Mrs. Cheeky in, but without outspeeding, I can't live 2 Sludge Waves. So, or even 1 maybe, because that was Max Spadef and Assault Vest. So, yeah. So anyway, Earwax is going to go down. That's just great. And now I'm left with Mrs. Cheeky, which, as I said to him, if I bought this thing out earlier, I possibly could have handled this thing if it hadn't snowballed through a few others. But it needed to either verse this thing without a boost or boost up before versing this thing. So he's going to take me out there with the Sludge Wave. I'm going to lose that one 2-0, but as I said, there's some fun sets that can really work, but unfortunately we're all pretty much countered by many of the same things, so it makes it really hard to get this team into a really great battle. But it doesn't mean I can't get individual like Spindas from this team into decent battles. So you will see him pop up here, there, and everywhere again, because depending what I feel like bringing. Maybe I'll take some to Ubers because, you know, they're not as viable as Pidgey, but, you know. Also, I should say a massive thank you. I should have been recording this last night, but I ran out of time doing work and everything, and it was like 2 a.m, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dead tired. I've got to work all day today. So I need to say a big thank you, because while I was asleep, guys, I hit 100 subs. I literally hit 100 subs, which was amazing. I'm just so happy. I can't believe I've hit it. Didn't know when or where or what had happened. I'm so happy to be there at 100 subs. I don't know if I should be doing something now for 100 subs special. If you guys think so, do comment below and let me know what you think I should do. As I said, I have no clue what I should do. There's thousands of ideas. I could do Pokemon and non-Pokemon related, but I'd really like to hear from you guys on what I should do. Also, if you did enjoy this, what's something we should do? You guys can thrash that like button, because 100 subs, like, yay! And then on top of that, you know, guys, anything else you want to chuck below in the comments, do so. But I'm just super happy to hit 100 subs and everything. And yeah, so anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.